Howdy. I'm Tex. Tex. I do live here in LaGrange. Pretty nice place to live, really kind of weird, though. The other day I had to go to the doctor. Now here we only have the one. The waiting room was really full. I was behind 2 horses and a duck. I got in, finally I says, "Doctor, look at this here thing on my arm." I says, "What is this?" And he says, "Oh." He said, "That's either a rash or an allergy." I said, "Well, doctor, what's the difference?" He says, "About $85. I said, "Doctor, I'm losing my hair. Can you give me something to keep it in?" He gave me a cardboard box. I said, "Doctor, I hear this ringing all the time. What should I do?" He says, "Don't answer it. It's probably a bill collector." I said, "Doctor, I'm losing my memory. What about that?" He said, "Oh, don't worry about that either. Just pay me in advance." I said, "Doctor, my skin's turning yellow. What do you think?" He said, "I think you should wear a brown tie." I said, "Well, doctor," I have to pee all the time. All the time. I said, "The only time I don't have to pee is when I'm trying to pee." So he gives me the exam, you know. Men know about that. After he finishes, I said, "Dadgum, doctor. They're going to go in so deep. Wouldn't it be better, you're going to look at my tonsils, to go from the other end?" So anyway, after he finishes and removes his rubber glove and a smile from his face, and we're sharing our post-coital cigarette, he comes over a little closer and he says, "Tex." I said, "Yes, dear." He said, "I think you should change your name to Ruby Red." I said, "Doctor, why is that?" He said, "Because your prostate is the size of a grapefruit." I know that smarted. I didn't want to hear that. But then I told him about why I was really there, my real personal problem. He fixed me up with some prescriptions for minoxidil and Viagra. But I think my body got it all mixed up because my hair got real stiff. And my parts don't come out anymore at all. And we try to be progressive here in LaGrange and have modern things. The other day I went by our brand new library. It was closed. Someone had checked out our book. Then I went on down to the new strip club. It was closed. Fire department was using our pole. We do without a lot of stuff here that city folks have. They have a Walmart. We just have a wall. They don't go and make groceries. They can go to Whole Foods. We just have a hole. It's in our wall. Just got through with city elections here in our little town. I was going to run for mayor this time, but my voter died. I was real sad, too. The whole town turned out for his funeral, except for me. I didn't go. While everybody else was over at the graveyard, I went by his house in my pickup truck, hooked onto his boat. Now it's in my driveway. I'm pretty sure he would have wanted it like that. Bless his heart. Tomorrow I think I'm going to go see the widow. Maybe take along a 6-pack. See if she'd like to cook up some bologna sandwiches. We can go fishing in my new boat. But living here is real safe. There's not very much crime and no terrorism at all. If a terrorist comes to LaGrange, he's going to only get 17 virgins when he dies. 3 of them are going to be Kardashians. There's a lot of Czech people live here in LaGrange. I'm half Czech on my mother's side. And I live here with her and my big old dog. Now look, don't make nothing about me living with my mother. It's not like that at all. I'm a-looking for a woman. Can't catch one with a crab net. And the judge told me to stop doing that. They don't like it, and it messes up their hair 30 days. Mother's out there somewhere. She always comes with me to these things. you know, she kind of puts a stump on my dating in it. But I did have a date here a while back. Wasn't too bad. People keep trying to fix me up with their grandma. Now, I'm sure your grandmother's a real nice lady. She smells like apple pie and Pond's cold cream. But she can't pull my plow, won't even touch my rototiller. Oh, get that thing away from me. I had a date here a while back. I thought it was going to, and it was real nice. Very nice lady. Very nice. I took her out to dinner, had a good dinner someplace, and we went on down this little country bar and danced to the jukebox and had a few drinks. So then I says, well, would you like to come over to my house for a nightcap? She says, I think I will. So I got her on over there and fixed her up. I got the lights turned down low and put on some jazz music, you know. Started fixing her a drink. I made her a glass of white wine with a little crushed up Xanax in it. I find those to be very effective. And then what I did, and now listen to me, man, here's a lesson for you men. You should always treat your ladies nice. I mean, you know, be a gentleman and have a little class. I took a strawberry and stuck it over the rim of that glass of that thing. Now that's class, you know. Also, it kind of hides the taste of the Xanax. Anyway, while she was having a drink, I went on and got myself ready. I went and put on my silk red robe with fornicating dragons embroidered thereupon. Powdered and perfumed myself in some weird places. So I came on back in and I says, super sex. She looked at me a minute. She says, I think I'll have the soup. Anyway, like I said, I do live here with my mother, and she's out there someplace. Hello, Mother. Mother always comes with me to these things. People say to me, why don't you just leave her at home? And I would, but she runs faster than me and beats me to the pickup truck every time. Mother's into bodybuilding and weightlifting. She can run the 111 flat, bench press a 300-pound bohemian farmer. She takes them their male hormones and steroids. She gets them from my drug dealer, Carlos. It's okay. I mean, you know, if that's what she wants to do, I don't care. And the good part, one of the good parts is we don't have that toilet seat issue anymore there at home. Now that she can go standing up. Hello, Mother. I don't know where she is. Probably in the men's room again, showing off. What I didn't see was her and Carlos hooking up. Can you believe that my mother and my drug dealer have become a couple? Man. And he's moved into, nothing I can say about it. It's her Winnebago. The bad part is she's a screamer and he's a crier. Oh, man. But he's there to stay. I'll tell you one thing for sure. I will not be calling him Daddy. He's moving his family in, too. He's got his uncle in there, sleeping on a cot right next to my couch. Now, the uncle, he's an okay guy. Okay. He's a wounded soldier. Now, not one of ours. He's from the Mexican army. Got his big toe shot off in the drug wars. But them Mexican doctors, some of them's kind of smart. They made him a brand new toe and made it out of rubber. That's his name, Roberto. But my big old dog there, it's just me and him now. I'm the outsider there. For a long time, I thought that my big old dog was the only one that loved me. Then I realized, heck, he's just hungry. My dog's name is Plumber. I'm a plumber here in LaGrange, and that's my dog's name, too. Now, my dog's name is Plumber because you can call him. He won't come. And when he does, he gets the floor all muddy and won't clean it up. I've been a plumber a long, long time. Been down on my knees in more bathrooms than Richard Simmons, Britney Spears, and 3 Republican senators. Now, we had some real excitement here last week in LaGrange at the softball park. It was mothers against the drunk drivers, and the mothers won 9-0. Now, Now, real sports fans will recognize 9-0 as the score of a forfeit, and sure enough, just like last year, the drunks all crashed and died on the way to the park. So we cremated them, but dang, they burned for 3 weeks. EPA guy, he come on down, got all ugly and serious about it. So this year we're going to have to bury him, and we're having a benefit dance and barbecue next Wednesday at the downtown LaGrange KC Hall. Come on down if you don't have choir practice. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of good times, some good music, some good food, and some great door prizes. Now, we do door prizes really good here in LaGrange. One door prize is the rear door from a 1947 Chevrolet hearse. Oh, that's very, very rare. eBay, here we come. Next door prize, another one is the women's restroom door from Gilly's Old Nightclub in Pasadena, Texas. Seen in the movie Urban Cowboy, starring John Travolta. The door still has on it the old original John Travolta man stains and Deborah Winger's pretty little butt prints. Going to be a good time now at that party. It's going to be sponsored by the opposing group, DAM. That's Drinkers Against Mad Mothers. Well, I've been busy working on my inventions. I invent stuff. I invented an environmentally safe bug spray. It does not kill any bugs. It just fills them with self-doubt. And I got a women's breast implant with a built-in iPod music player. It is for ladies who complain about men who only look at their boobies and do not listen to them. I understand there's quite a bunch of that going around. And I've been doing some biology work too. I took the tail from a lizard, grew me a whole new lizard. Then I went down to the temple and talked to a rabbi, got me some foreskins. That's right, you guessed it. Gonna grow me some Republicans. I got one about halfway started already. I'm gonna call it a Dick Cheney. Well, folks, that's about all from LaGrange I got for you. Y'all come on down, you get a chance and visit me. I'm in the book. My phone number is 4. Okay, mother, time to go. Meet me in the pickup truck. Don't eat my kolache. And don't smoke my roach. Thank you very much.